Welcome back to our channel. Tonight's story will leave you absolutely speechless. In an unexpected turn of events, Zhao Lusi and Liu Wu suddenly held an emergency midnight press conference, shocking fans across Asia. What could have happened behind the scenes to trigger such a late-night announcement? Stay tuned as we reveal every jaw-dropping detail, from the mysterious build-up to the explosive confession that set the entire entertainment world on fire. If you love following CBiz's most shocking moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any breaking updates from us. The lights of Beijing had barely dimmed when chaos erupted across social media. It was past midnight, the hour when even the city's noise softens, yet millions of fans were wide awake, glued to their screens. A single headline flashed across Weibo: "Emergency press conference by Zhao Lusi and Liu Wu starts in 10 minutes." Within seconds, disbelief turned into a frenzy. What could possibly be so urgent that two of China's brightest stars would call a press conference in the dead of night? The moment the live broadcast began, cameras captured a scene that felt like something out of a drama. Zhao Lusi, in a pale ivory dress, her expression solemn but calm, sitting beside Liu Wu, who looked equally tense in a black suit. Their hands rested close, almost touching, yet both avoided eye contact. The atmosphere was heavy, almost suffocating. "Thank you all for being here so late," Zhao Lusi began, her voice trembling ever so slightly. "There's something we need to tell everyone, something that can no longer wait until morning." That one sentence sent chills through the audience. The live chat exploded. Are they breaking up? Is it a scandal? Don't tell me it's a secret marriage. Theories flooded faster than the moderators could manage. But what came next silenced even the most cynical viewers. Liu Wu leaned toward the microphone, exhaled deeply, and said, "For a long time, we've kept something from all of you. Not because we wanted to lie, but because we didn't know how to face it ourselves." Zhao Lusi nodded slowly, her eyes glistening under the harsh light. The revelation that followed was nothing short of earth-shattering. After years of denying dating rumors, they admitted that their relationship had indeed begun years ago during the filming of Love Like the Galaxy. "We fell in love quietly, away from the cameras, away from the noise. But fame changes everything." Her voice cracked as she spoke, recalling how both of them struggled to protect what was real amid the endless pressure from fans and agencies. Liu Wu, his tone steady but raw, added, "There were times we wanted to tell the truth, but every time we tried, someone would remind us that careers could end overnight, that love could be mistaken for scandal. Tonight, we decided we no longer want to live that way." The crowd gasped. Reporters scrambled for questions. Some cried out if this was a breakup announcement or a confession of love. But Zhao Lusi's next words left no room for doubt. "We're not breaking up. In fact, we're getting married." The room erupted. Flashbulbs blinded the stage, and social media servers practically melted. "Midnight wedding announcement" became the top trending phrase within minutes. Fans screamed in disbelief, some crying with joy, others typing furiously. "Is this real? Are we dreaming?" The agency representative stood motionless behind the couple, confirming this was not a publicity stunt. Liu Wu reached for Zhao Lusi's hand, this time openly, without hesitation. "We know it's sudden," he said softly, "but we wanted to face everyone together, honestly for once." The confession seemed to close a long chapter in CBiz's most closely watched rumor saga. For years, Zhao Lusi and Liu Wu's chemistry had sparked gossip columns, dissected interviews, and endless fan theories. They had been spotted at the same airport, wearing matching accessories, even caught glancing at each other during award ceremonies. But both always denied it. Until tonight. a reporter dared to ask, "Why now? Why at midnight?" Zhao Lusi smiled faintly. "Because the truth doesn't wait for morning." Her response sent a ripple through the crowd, and within minutes, countless fan pages turned her words into digital posters, calling it the most romantic confession in CBiz's history. But not all reactions were joyful. Some fans expressed betrayal, claiming they felt lied to after years of denial. Others defended the couple fiercely, saying they deserved to love freely without hiding. Even industry insiders were caught off guard. An anonymous source from a major entertainment agency revealed that they plan to make this announcement next month, but something leaked tonight. That's why it happened so suddenly. Rumors began swirling that a gossip outlet had obtained private photos of the two in an intimate setting and had threatened to release them by morning. Rather than be cornered, Zhao Lusi and Liu Wu chose to reveal everything themselves, an act of defiance that many now call brave and beautiful. By dawn, millions had already watched the full press conference replay. Hashtags like hashtag Zhao Lusi Liu Wu Midnight Confession and hashtag True Love in CBiz dominated trending lists across Asia. Major television stations replayed the moment Liu Wu took Zhao Lusi's hand and whispered, "No more hiding." Fans from China, Korea, Japan, and beyond flooded their comment sections with blessings. As the first light of morning crept through the heavy curtains of the hotel conference hall, Zhao Lusi and Liu Wu were still seated side by side, facing a sea of flashing cameras and trembling microphones. The questions hadn't stopped. If anything, they had grown more emotional. Reporters wanted to know every detail. When did they start dating? Who confessed first? Why had they decided to marry now, at the very peak of their fame? Zhao Lusi took a moment before answering. Her eyes, usually so bright and playful, carried a rare depth that night. "We met as co-stars. We acted out a love story before we even understood what it really meant. But when the cameras stopped, something stayed with us. It wasn't acting anymore." Her words silenced the room. Liu Wu looked at her, and for a brief second, the world seemed to disappear. There was no audience, no media, no fear. Just two souls who had fought for the right to be honest. Then came the part that truly broke the internet. Zhao Lusi revealed that their decision to go public wasn't sudden. "We've wanted to say this for over a year," she admitted. "We were planning to announce it after the release of our new project, but something forced our hand tonight." Her voice trailed off. Reporters immediately pressed for clarification, sensing that there was more to the story. Liu Wu leaned into the mic. "Someone got hold of private photos. Personal, harmless, but intimate. They were going to be released by morning. We couldn't let our love be twisted into a scandal. So we decided to speak first, in our own way." The audience froze. The meaning was clear. This midnight press conference was not just a romantic revelation. It was a shield, an act of courage. Fans flooded the comment sections with messages of support. "You did the right thing. We're proud of you. Don't let them control your story." But others were furious at the invasion of privacy, demanding an investigation into who had leaked the files. Within an hour, Zhao Lusi's agency confirmed they were working with legal teams to take action. Meanwhile, social media boiled over with emotion. One user wrote, "It's disgusting how fame strips people of their right to love."